This your boy, Real Deal Boxing Talk. Again at the Mayweather Gym with Mykal Fox. How you doing today?
Doing good. How you?
Let me say that again. Mykal Fox. Sorry. How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. How you?
Good, man. Good, man. Seeing you in here still getting that work in. I see, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Never a time. Anytime you here, you might as well make the most of it. You know what I mean?
Gotta stay ready, huh?
Of course.
So let's touch on it. Did you watch the Devin Haney fight?
I did.
What did you think about it?
I think it was a good fight. You know, Devin boxed very well. I think he got a little. I think he kind of let the media get to him, talk about how he ain't got no power or nothing. Like I said in the previous interview, that don't matter, man, because he's a sharp boxer. I think he got caught staying in there too long. You know, you gotta give credit to Linares. Like, he was throwing his hook a lot, trying to basically taking his attention off the right hand. You know, I was watching it with Coach Kyle, and I said, man, it's gonna be the right hand that get him. If he actually catch him, it's gonna be the right hand. And you know, he was watching guarding the hook so hard, he finally brought the right hand over top. Boom, with a 4-piece. It was the end, bop, 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 and then boom, right hand over top, and that's what stunned him. And you know, it's just part of the game. You know, Devin being 22, you know, the last thing to go is a fighter's power. You know, Linares is what, 36, 37. You know what I'm saying? He's not dead in the water, but you know, I think Linares did a good enough performance to get him another payday. And you know, Devin Haney gonna take this, learn from it, and keep going forward.
Right. And for the people that have never boxed before, right, in the ring, every fighter, even Mayweather, gets clipped.
Yeah,
so I thought Devin Haney did a pretty good job in, you know, surviving the last 2 rounds. People were saying he was holding this and that, but what did you think about it? Did he do what he was supposed to do to get the fight and get out of there?
He did what he was supposed to do. You know, he had pretty much had the fight won. You know. That was a big shot that landed. Linares was trying to capitalize. You know, you tie him up to when you ain't all the way there. You tie him up to slow the pace. I guess his feet weren't under him as much because I think he should have maintained as much distance as he could. Tie him up only when he gets in close, but he was still trying to stand in the pocket. So there was times where he would fight and then have to tie up. You know, and you know it was his first time really being hurt. And you can kind of tell. You know what I'm saying? Because he did a lot of tying up, but what you supposed to do when your faculties ain't there to fight? You gotta stop their momentum.
Right. And I had it, honestly, I had it 10-2. I had Devin winning 10 rounds. Some people say 9-3.
Yeah,
right?
I think I gave him
because he was winning the fight clearly until he got clipped.
Yeah, I think I had like 9-3. He was still landing the cleaner, more flashy shots, but you know, Linares wasn't not landing anything. But the more noteworthy punches were coming from Devin Haney.
Now, with him being clipped and being hurt, and you see Teofimo's calling him out, you think that a lot of guys at 135 or even 140 are going to call Devin out even more now because he was clipped? Yeah, he got hurt, but now a lot of people feel like, oh, okay, maybe his chin is weak and I can check his chin. He might outbox me, but I can check his chin and get him out of there maybe.
Yeah, I think if people saw with a hole in his game, a chink in the arm and whatnot, you know, Devin Haney's a sharp boxer. You're gonna get hit. You know, big thing about it is when you sit in the pocket, you give your opponent a chance to sit, so you get harder shots need to be thrown by both parties. But yeah, the thing that really has to be looked at is you got hurt with a right hand. We seen Teofimo put people away with the right hand. We seen Ryan Garcia put people away with his right hand. But he was also getting hit with a left hook, which both of those fighters like to throw. So I mean, he's got some tightening up to do, and like he needs to do it immediately. Being a WBC champion, he can't take that big of a step back in competition and go back to the drawing board. He has to fix it. He has to fix that in between this camp and that camp. In between this fight and the next camp, he needs to fix that. He's got to do it in a hurry. You know, you just work on it. But that's the thing. The sparring partners he brings in now, they're probably going to be gunning for those same shots that Linares was throwing. So it gives him a chance to actually prepare and actually work on defending against those shots.
Right. And as far as Teofimo and Gervonta Davis, right now, like if you just had to give your pick, Devin Haney and Gervonta, what do you think? 50-50 fight, or where would you have it?
I mean, you know, I guess I could be partly biased. I'm from Maryland, so I'm partly biased, but I would go with Tank. I mean, both those guys are very skilled fighters. Both of them are very fast punchers. I've been in the ring with Tank. I know for a fact he's a fast puncher as well as a hard puncher. So it slowly the advantage goes over to Tank a little bit. Just being a fast puncher and a hard puncher, he can be elusive when he needs to be. It would be a very good fight from however long it lasts. It would be a great fight. If I had to pick, I'm picking Tank, and I would probably definitely say I would say a late round stoppage because once they settle into the fight and a little bit of fatigue sets in, that's when somebody might make a mistake.
Right. And what would be your pick, Teofimo? Because I feel like Devin Haney. Because I feel like Teofimo's going to come in and just try to throw a lot of heavy shots. I think Devin can dance around Teofimo, but what would be your pick?
I think Devin could dance, but
should he take that fight next?
I mean, if he could get someone else, he should probably try to get someone else. To be totally honest, I mean, you about to go in with a because now you're about to go in. You pick Teofimo, you're going in with another power puncher. Bernard was a power puncher as well. You're going in with another power puncher who's younger, who's faster, who's got fresher legs. So. I mean, if I was on Devin Haney's team, I might try to navigate around Teofimo for his next fight. I wouldn't put him in with Teofimo right then there coming off of that fight.